So this is week 5, I think. So last time we were showing you how to play the sticky feet and switch the T-mount, but this time it's went a little bit further down the hole. So again, from side control, first thing we learned in week 1 was the transition to the mount. Turn my hip, pull this knee across, lock my ankles, hip pressure in. I'm putting a lot of pressure on Crippy, and eventually I'll put shoulder pressure on him, and I'll start to drive up to try and make him grip my shoulder, and then I'm into this mounting position. So I made the transition to the mount. Then we looked at last time, I'm playing this per feet. So I widen my knees and I put the soles of my feet together, just another way of keeping control. So we have an emphasis really on the first half of this mesocycle on control, being able to stay on the mount, because if you can't stay on the mount, you can't submit from the mount. But also a strong emphasis on the escapes as well. But again, from this position, we looked at different variations of that elbow knee escape. So let's just say I'm in the mount, my hands are ready on the mount, and Crippy turns to hit the elbow knee. Okay, and then we showed you last week, anytime he turns onto the side, and I feel that he's going to do the 3 things. He's pushing with his elbow to get my knee through, his knee scooping underneath. Okay, I tuck my feet in to make it to slow down the process a little bit, and then I'll switch to T-mount. Okay, this was last week's class. So the weight is on my knee and on my hands, and my foot is light. So if Crippy bumps his hips, I can follow him. And then we looked at getting to that gift drop control, and then I can get on the back and shoot the body triangle and all that good stuff. But this time, this went a little bit further. There's different layers to this. Let's just say, when he went for elbow knee, okay, he's already got, don't bring it over for yet, he's already got his knee, so there's different stages to this. He's got his, I've used my sticky feet, but he's got his knee under my leg. And in half a second, this is stepped over. So we look at, if he does step over and pinches his knees, this is called quarter guard, and next time we'll look at how to escape that. But before that, there's another thing I can do. So before he's actually covered me, I need to react straight away. Obviously I can't do T-mount because he's got his leg under mine, so it's very difficult. I don't want to lift my hip and try to put it in there because as you can see, he's going to create space. So when I'm here, the easiest option, because in Jiu-Jitsu we have the 3 dominant positions, mount, side control and the back, and I want to always aim to get to that position. So I was in the mount, obviously the next stage is the back, but I don't want to end up in half guard. If I just stay here and don't react, Crippy's going to push that through the space. Oh, thanks bro, I like that. And we're into the half guard top, and then this is a battle I don't want to get. So I'm going to stay on top, I'm going to transition to the knee on belly. So we're here. All I'm going to do, the weight's on my hands. I know Crippy wants to step over with this leg. So all I do is I drive my hips forward and I bring my right foot towards my arse. So now if he steps over to try and get it, it's not going to swell. This guy's super flexible. Or I'm very inflexible. So, I'm going to do that again. So from here, I'm leaning my weight forward, I'm curling this foot up, and then immediately switching to knee on belly. Okay, so I stay on top. Okay, and again, from that position, I'll probably drop down into side control, and then we start the process again. So elbow comes across, turn my hip, control this, pull his knees towards me. So as I step over, that first hook's in. And then I'm crossing my ankle, so I put in my lock-in position, skydiving, putting a lot of weight on him. I'll receive my weight back, left hand gets under the armpit, gets my shoulder in his throat, and I'll drive this into his throat to make it uncomfortable. Then I'll switch to per feet position. So my knees come out wide, soles of the feet together under his butt, and now I can start to make my progression into the mount and the attacks from here. Okay, we haven't looked at too many, just the arm bar in the back, but we will in future classes. But Crippy immediately goes to hit elbow knee escape. And he gets to this position here. I'm using my sticky feet, I'm clamping. But before I can switch to my T-mount, which was last week's move, he brings this over the underneath. And 1 second later, he's going to have it crossed. So before he does that, I project my weight forward and I bring my right foot up in the air, which makes it harder for him to bring his leg over, and I immediately switch to my knee on belly position. Okay? From there, if I wanted to, I could put my hands on the mat, drop this, and I'm back into the mount again, or I can just drop down into side control, bring my arm across, turn the twister side control, pull his knees towards me, get my hook in, we learned this in week 1. Crossing my ankles, skydive on him, put pressure on him, hip pressure. Then I receive my weight back, make the grip on the armpit. Driving my shoulder into his throat, switching to perfect position, soles of the feet together, knees wide, and back into my mount. Okay, about to attack, Crippy does elbow knee again. I'm using my sticky feet, I'm really pinching my inside of my legs. This gives me time, seconds, to make up my mind what I'm going to do. I'm about to hit last week's move, too late, he's got his leg underneath. Okay, so from that position, my hands is already on the mat. I just project my weight forward, hoping that he can't hook it. Can you? So I'm back into here, knee on belly, hold that position. We just drop into what we learned in week 1 again. So when the cross face, drop into side control. Back where we started. Okay, it's called the bailout, guys. So let's do that, yeah.